morning everybody. I just front of you I want to discuss one story. That the story name is a dream pop surgery, and there are three characters. First character name is Tricky, and second character name is Mrs. Pampre, and third character name is Mr. Harriet. Then first I discuss first character. Then first character name is Tricky. Then Tricky is a dog and he is very wiggly fat. Then one upon a day, Mr. Harriet traveled his car in roadside. Then he saw Tricky. After that, front of his one lady walk. Then that lady name is Mrs. Pampre. Then Mr. Harriet said, Pampre, can you listen me? Then Mrs. Pampre said, yes, I am hear you. Then Mr. Harriet said, it is your dog. Then that lady tell, yeah, it is my dog, but it is not dog, it is my very near close friend, and that name is Tricky. Then Mr. Harriet said, okay, I understood, but it is very wiggly fat, it is impossible for walking and running. Then Mrs. Pampre say, yeah, it is right, but every day every day he eat different kinds of food. Then Mr. Harriet said, okay, different kinds of food it is good, but you don't use cake or either chocolate, because it is not good for that dog. Like this you food not take, and then please you cut like this food. Then Mr. Pampre said, okay, you can go now. Then Mr. Harriet said, okay, I can go. After that, some day after, Mrs. Pampre called Mr. Harriet because that dog is not eat anything, because he is suffering from any problem. Then he called Mr. Harriet, and also Mr. Harriet is a doctor. Then he called, and then Mr. Harriet said, Mr. Pampre said, please you come. Then Mr. Harriet said, no, I will not come. Then he said, why are you not come? Then Mr. Harriet said, when that time I tell to you, please you cut like this food, then why are you not cut? Then Mr. Pampre said, if you will not come, then my dog had die, then also I will die. Then he said, okay, I will come. After that he go. Then he reached his home. Then he near home. Then he called, can you listen me, Mrs. Pampre? Then he said, yeah, I am listen you. Then he said, okay, please you take your dog, because I am wanting to treatment your dog. Then he said, okay. After that the dog is hospitalized. Then someday he hospitalized. After that 3 days after, Mrs. Pampre said, Mrs. Pampre called Mr. Harriet. Mr. Harriet, how is my Tricky? Then he said, good, but something is problem. Then he said, okay, don't worry, but he wanting to eat some malnutrition. Then he said, okay, I take you some foods, because my Tricky is my love. Then he said, okay, I understood your matter. After that, his Tricky is very good, because his treatment is over, and through by all rascal dog his treatment is over. After that 15 days after Mr. Pampre has come, then he started to horn his car. Then all employer had come. Then he said, he tell Mr. Pampre said, Mrs. Pampre said, how is my Tricky? Then all employees say, yeah, okay, or Tricky. Then that story is over.